Hello and welcome back to another episode of Car Boot Hunting. My name is Tom and this is Tom Toys 95. I am a part-time eBay reseller, so I like to go to car boots, see what stock I can find and resell them for a profit on the internet. Now I'm currently at the in-laws this weekend and therefore we have woken up late and there is a car boot local. Unfortunately we couldn't get up any earlier than the time we have, so it's now 10 to 10. It's probably not worth going to the car boot, but we're going to go anyway and just see, ask the question, is it worth going to a car boot at 10 o'clock? And if so, can I find anything? Let's find out.
Good morning, £1 please, sir.
Alright mate, sorry I haven't got any change, is that right? Cash point only gave me that.
That's 4. That's 5.
Thank you. Cheers.
That's 10.
Appreciate that mate.
Thank you very much.
Take care, thank you.
Ready and have a good day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We've just arrived and I'm pleasantly surprised. There's loads of cars here, there's quite a few sellers still here. It's very much active, it's not dead. If I was back home now, the car boot would definitely be an empty field and there'd be so many people packing up. So let's see what we can find.
And it's sunny.
And it's sunny.
Thank you. Well, no, but we've had it before and it wasn't any good for an adult, so it isn't going to be any good for a child.
This one
How much are you trained?
I'm looking to sell the whole thing for about £10, the whole lot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Would you do 8 on it?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Go on then, I'll take this.
Yeah, you take them in the box as well. The box is a bit irrelevant.
No, that's alright, thank you. How much you got on your games, mate?
Games, £2 each, 7 will be.
Thank you.
Yeah, 5, yeah. £2, yeah, quite a shot take it over, use it yourself. For that, £2. Yeah. No. That's right, no. That's okay. I'll do £2 each. I wouldn't go less than that. Just put back. Yeah, £2 each. Yeah.
Did you say a 5 here?
Yeah, 5.
Perfect. I'll take them. There you go, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, fine.
I don't know, but it was felt heavy, so.
Big old manual. How much are the shoes, mate?
18 those ones.
Okay. And how much are your video games?
So they're those £1 each on those.
Thank you.
Games per tenner.
All the games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have a quick look at them. That's right, sorry. Do you have any more games? Was these it? That's fine, yeah. Go on, then, I'll do 10 on those, please. Thank you. There you go, mate. Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you.
I don't have any. I have. Do you have change? Oh, there you go. Oh, I've got
Sorted? No?
Yeah, that'll be small tins of fibre.
family.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Come in handy
and
now
we're
and
not
again.
getting a helicopter.
Do that one for £5. That one's a bit more. He's the old Wolsey.
This guy looks stoned.
That way. Immediately goes the wrong way.
So I've just left the car boot. We're now going to head into the town centre. So there's a CEX, there's a couple of charity shops. I know quite a lot of them are closed on Sundays, but I think there's at least 2 or 3 that are open. So we're going to try and go there. And anywhere else and in between we'll show you as well. So we'll see you when we get there. Our first victim, the YMCA. Let's go. CeX haul secured. My girlfriend's just gone to buy a chicken from Tesco, so I'm just going to go and catch up with her now and try and find where she is. Hopefully a can of Monster as well, because I need some caffeine in me. I'm now back home. It's the following day. We got back late last night and watched the England game, and this morning I'm just going to go through everything that I picked up. So the big question really for me was the car boot worth it going at 10 AM? Usually I wouldn't dare go that late, and if I did I would probably say it's not worth going at all, just because all the bargains would have been gone and you're just left with the tat, all the things that people don't want. Was it a worthwhile trip? Not sure it was necessarily worthwhile, but hopefully we'll have enough stuff here to justify the time spent there in terms of profit. So I picked up quite a few items, nothing crazy, but enough hopefully to justify the trip. So one quite funny item, which you would have seen in the video at the beginning, we got some Thomas trains, and it's like that thing, two buses come at once, where we found some Thomas trains and then 2 stalls over we found more Thomas trains, but they're the same sort of era of Thomas trains. Obviously you've got like the 80s and 90s, and then you've got the early noughties, and then you've got the modern ones which are like 2010s, 2015s, that sort of thing. So these are pretty much all 90s and early 2000s. In fact, some of them are even 80s, I believe. So that's good, so I'll get into those in a moment. Let's start with the cheaper items. So we'll start off with these kids trainers. They need a good clean up. They were only £1. I think they were a size 2. I believe they're genuine. I didn't actually check these up, but I looked at the label. They all look legit. They're made in Vietnam, so that's a good sign. And they were only £1. I reckon I could get about £8 for these. There's still some good wear left on the bottom as well. This Puma hat was 50p, nice pink colour. Because it was only 50p, I thought I could make a bit of profit on that. Maybe sell that for £5 or £6. I think it's a woman's hat, so summer's coming up, so hopefully that's a bit of profit there. And then these items in front of me, so there was 4 games. They wanted £1 each and £8 for a pair of shoes, which I thought was a little bit expensive. Not so much that it's not worth £8, but I think like if I was to sell these, I don't think I'm going to get much more than £8. So I was going to put them back, but then he offered me £10 for the lot, and to be honest I was more than happy with £4 for the video games anyway. So £10 for the lot seemed like a fair deal. So the shoes were these Adidas Simpsons. They're like Lisa with a pony or a horse with a rainbow on them. These are some Adidas shoes. Size wise, they are kids 7.5 UK. Because they're Simpsons, they're Adidas, and they're a collaboration, I believe I could probably get about £15 to £20 for these. I haven't actually looked at them. They could only be worth a tenner. I'll correct myself on screen if they're not, but I believe I could probably get about 15 quid for these. So I'm happy with those. And then the 4 Xbox games, I could probably sell 3 of them in a bundle. So the first 3 that I could sell together is MX versus ATV Alive. These do all have the manuals as well, and the discs are in pretty good condition too. Then there's MXGP, the official motocross game. I'm not sure if that's actually the same series or not. That one's MX versus ATV and this one is MXGP. But this one is also part of the same series as the MX versus ATV one, and that is Supercross. So I can at least sell those 2 together, and I might just chuck that one in as well, as they're all the same genre. So I could sell those as a bundle probably for about £12. I believe they go for between £4 and £5 a game. And then the last one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's not really worth much, probably like a £1 or £2 game. Could probably sell this in a bundle with some other Xbox games that I haven't listed yet, some cheaper titles. So I won't sell this on its own because it's not worth it, but I'll throw it into a bundle. And then that pretty much is everything I bought, to be honest, other than the Thomas trains. So with the Thomas trains, what I've done is I've combined the £5 pickup and the £8 pickup together. So I picked up 2 lots. Spent £13 in total, and I also picked up, which technically counts, so it would have been £14.50, was for £1.50 I picked up from this bloke 5 Harolds. Now they're all battered, they're missing the propellers, but they were 5 for £1.50, and this bundle did not have any Harolds, so I only wanted one, and he wanted 50p for one, or he said I'll do the lot for £1.50, so I kind of impulsively bought 5 of them. I don't know why I bought 5 of them, but I did, so I'm going to shove those together. So what I'll do is I'll pan my camera around soon and just show you the bundle. So I've mixed them all in, so I don't know what specific train came on what bundle, but they're all now together, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I spent £14.50 on the whole lot. Now they're a mixture of 80s, 90s and noughties Thomas trains, so let me know in the comments how you would best sell them if you sold Thomas trains before. What I was probably thinking of doing was selling like the years together, or whether like some of them are die cast, some are plastic, but for the most part they are all like the metal 80s and 90s ones. So I'll probably list those together. Anything that's like I did notice was 1 or 2 that were like 2005, 2006 era, so I'll probably put those separate. And they will all need restoring, so I know some people like to paint them and stuff, or repaint them, because as you can see a lot of these are like missing paint, like the paint's chipped off. They're not in the best condition, but this one is from 1987 I think. So they're all ERTL or ERTL, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but yeah, ERTL. So these are all vintagey style trains. That one's got a bit of sun damage, that's the colour it should be, and that's the colour it is. So they're all pretty much battered, so I will sell them probably as a big job lot, and hopefully someone who collects and enjoys them or likes painting them, restoring them, will buy them and fix them up. So hopefully I can make more than £14.50 on that, and I'll show you those now. So here's the box of trains. We've got the Harolds here. As you can see, there's a lot of metal die-cast trains. Some of them have like 3D faces, and there's a couple that have got like flat, smooth faces. I think the older ones have like the flat faces. I can't find any examples, but I did see some earlier. But yeah, there's a lot of Annie and Clarabelles. Or by the looks of it, there's one Annie here, and then there's like 6 Clarabelles. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of different trains in there, so if you've sold these before, let me know how you would sell them. So then let's move on to the CEX pickups. So we popped into the YMCA charity shop, but there was nothing. I popped into Tesco, there was nothing. All I picked up was a Can of Monster. Best drink in the world, by the way. And then I went to CEX and picked up a stack of games, so let's get into those. So I mainly collect for PS3. As you can see behind me, I've got mostly PS3 games. So first of all, straight to the PS3 section, had a look what they had, any for the collection or anything to resell. So most of these games I do already own. In fact, there's 3 for the collection and 3 to sell, and then the rest are other pickups, which I will show you afterwards. So first one, funnily enough, I found those MX versus ATV games at the car boot, and these were only £1.50 in CEX. Now I know this game is like a £5 or £6 game on eBay, so for £1.50 that's a good deal, nice and complete. And then I picked up 2 of the same game, so I'll sell 1 together, so I'll sell these 2 as a bundle, and then this one probably on its own. I picked up 2 copies of MX vs ATV Alive, but this time on the PS3, and those were £1.50 each. This is a really rare / sought after PS3 title, so this is King of Fighters 13 on the PlayStation 3. Now this is nice and complete, really good condition. Comes with the poster, you've got the manual in there as well, and it also comes with a bonus disc, so you've got like a CD or bonus art CD and the game. So that is in really good condition. There's no barcode, so I think this is the reverse side. So the cover art in the background actually is like reversible. So I think that's the correct way, but either way, very nice condition copy. So that'll be going straight into my collection. Then we've got PES 2014 on the PS3. This one was £2.50, which is more than I wanted to pay for a PES game, but this is one of the last ones that I need for the series. So I believe I'm missing, I think I need 17 and 14, so I only need 17 now. And the last one, this wasn't on my spreadsheet, so I don't know if I picked this up and forgot to add it, but I thought I had it. I checked the spreadsheet and I didn't, and that is MMA Mixed Martial Arts on the PS3. That was £2.50 as well. And then as I was checking out on those, in fact there was one more which I picked up from the shelf, which is Michael Jackson Experience on the Xbox 360. This is the promotional copy, so it should be a little more valuable. They're only given out to reviewers of the game. And it has no manual, which is they're not meant to, and then the disc is blank as well because it's a promotional disc. So that was cool. So I took those to the checkout, and then I found a bunch of steelbooks behind the till. There was one more which I don't actually have on me, so do I have it on my shelf? Nope. It was Street Fighter, I'm not sure which one, Street Fighter 6 on the PS4. It was a steelbook version. I do already have it in my collection, so that one will be for sale on my eBay. That was £8 on the receipt. Sorry, £8 on the sticker, and then on the receipt it was actually £10. So unfortunately I paid a tenner for that. So I'll probably be able to get about £15–20 on the eBay if I break it down and sell the disc separate and then the steelbook on its own. But we picked up a bunch of steelbooks, so let's get into it. So these were behind the counter. We've got Dead or Alive 6 on the PS4. This will be for my collection. I'll probably sell the disc. I don't play the steelbook games generally unless it's one I'm after, so I'm happy to sell the disc. I could probably get about £8 for that. And then the steelbook is obviously only £4 then. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. This is quite a sought after game, and this is the limited edition steelbook version. So I have this on the PS3. I don't have it on the 360, but I have the PS3 version, and since I don't really collect for 360, I'm happy to let this one go. So I will probably sell this. This may go up in price when the Xbox game store closes, so I may wait a little bit, but either way, £15. I think this goes for around about 30 on eBay. The last game that I picked up was Mortal Kombat. I believe this is Mortal Kombat 11 on the PS4. Now this is a steelbook. I don't have this version. I have a Mortal Kombat 11 steelbook already, but not this particular one. And the reason is because it comes with the Mortal Kombat Blu-ray. Now this is a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, so I might actually give that a watch. And then we've got the Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Disc. But that is a really nice steelbook as well, which I'll be adding to the collection. So I'll be selling Beyond Two Souls, the Michael Jackson game, and probably those MX vs ATV games. So these are in the sell pile for eBay. So I think overall, if we can get about £7 to £8 for that, I think Michael Jackson, again, £7 to £8. So let's say 15, and if I can get maybe 12 for those, let's say 27. And then I think this one goes for around about 30. So that's after fees, I'll probably get about 25. So 52 on that one. I'll probably keep the Dead or Alive but sell the disc, so 52, maybe £8 for the disc, so let's say that's 60 quid. So I think £60 back, and then I get to keep these games for the collection. I'll be happy with that. So, and there's also Street Fighter downstairs actually, so I'll pay £10 for that, and that will be selling for around about £15 to £20 because I'll sell the disc separately. So not a bad little haul. I could probably get about £70 back on those games, and I believe I spent £89 in total, so that includes the £25 game as well. So for about 20 quid to get that stack of games to add to the collection, I'm very happy with that. So overall, pretty good day out. Really enjoyed it. Went to the car boot, went to Tesco, went to CEX, had a little trip around, so had a good fun day. Got a few bits. Car boot, probably not worth going past 10 o'clock, but as you can see, there's still, you know, I got the trains, I got the hat, I got the shoes. There's still a few little bits you can pick up, but if you are going to go to a car boot to resell or to buy stuff for yourself, then get there early. Do not get there at 10 o'clock. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here because I am conscious of the time. It's going to be a long one. So if you have stuck around to the end, thank you very much for watching. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Please like the video, comment down below. If you want to leave a comment about the trains or your favourite game or any of the items I picked up, then please do, and I will get back to you in the replies. But until then, I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.